Baltic air policing. In the skies above Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania, there's a constant watch being kept, silent, relentless, and ready. These three nations, having regained independence after the Soviet Union's collapse, joined NATO in 2004. But there was a problem. None of them possessed the air power or infrastructure to defend their own airspace. In a region bordering an assertive and unpredictable Russia, that vulnerability could not go unanswered. NATO's solution was elegant and enduring: Baltic air policing, a mission that has since become a pillar of Allied commitment to collective defense. From the very moment the Baltic states joined NATO, air policing patrols began. Rotating detachments from member nations arrived with fighter jets and support crews to patrol the skies, intercept unauthorized aircraft, and ensure the sovereignty of NATO airspace. At any given time, a pair of jets is ready to scramble within minutes, often intercepting Russian military planes flying without transponders, flight plans, or radio contact near NATO borders. These aren't rare occurrences. They happen hundreds of times a year. The mission is not just military, it's political. For the Baltic states, it is a visible sign that NATO stands with them. For Russia, it is a reminder that even small nations are not isolated. Every takeoff, every intercept, is a statement. Baltic airspace is NATO airspace. There is no gray zone. What makes Baltic air policing so unique is its rotational nature. Every few months, a different NATO country takes over the mission, deploying jets and crews to forward bases in Šiauliai, Lithuania, and Emari, Estonia. Over the years, more than 24 nations have contributed, some flying F-16s, others Typhoons, Gripens, Rafales, or F-35s. This rotation strengthens alliance solidarity, enhances interoperability, and ensures that every NATO member, large or small, shares the burden of defense. The mission has also evolved over time. Initially a peacetime defensive measure, it has grown into a high-readiness deterrent force. After Russia's annexation of Crimea in 2014, NATO doubled the number of aircraft assigned to the mission and introduced additional deployments in response to increasing tensions. Scramble alerts became more frequent. Pilots went from training routines to live intercepts with potentially hostile aircraft. The Baltic skies turned from quiet air corridors into high-stakes front lines in the chessboard of East-West relations. But Baltic air policing is not about escalation. It is about predictability, discipline, and professionalism. NATO pilots are trained to avoid provocation. Intercepts are conducted with precision and restraint. The goal is not to engage, but to send a clear signal. This is protected airspace, and violations will not go unanswered. The mission is also a technical and logistical marvel. It requires rapid deployment, seamless command structures, intelligence fusion, and constant coordination between nations. And while the public rarely hears of it, behind every flight are teams of radar operators, maintenance crews, analysts, and support personnel who ensure that the skies remain safe 24/7. Baltic air policing is a quiet success story, a mission that has never fired a shot in anger, but has likely prevented countless miscalculations. It proves that deterrence is not just about numbers or weapons, but about presence, readiness, and resolve. In a world where threats often emerge without warning, the continuous hum of NATO jets in Baltic skies is a promise kept, an unbroken vigil that says the alliance is awake, alert, and ready.